Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here with Ken, Johnny Salami, and Joe for today's live spring training play-by-play of the Tigers versus the Yankees. Welcome aboard, Johnny.
Thank you for having me. Excited for this first game at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Let's go Yankees.
That's right. We are going to be doing our spring training home opener at George M. Steinbrenner Field. So I appreciate everybody who is here, taking time out of their busy Saturday afternoon to catch a little bit of baseball. I will go over the lineups. For the Tigers, Jones is going to be playing right field leading off. McGonigal will be at shortstop hitting out of the 2-hole. Former Yankee farmhand Gleyber Torres will be hitting third out of the 3-hole. Colt Keith will be manning third base, cleaning up. Rogers will be DHing, hitting out of the 5-hole. And Young will be at first base, hitting out of the 6-hole. Cruz will be in center field, hitting out of the 7-hole. Valencia will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Julks will be in left field, bringing up the rear. For our New York Yankees, we will have Jason Dominguez leading off, playing left field. Aaron Judge will be hitting out of the 2-hole, playing right field. Ryan McMahon will be in the 3-hole, playing third base. Paulie Goldschmidt will be DHing, hitting cleanup. Seth Brown will be manning the helm at first base, hitting out of the 5-hole. Young will be making his debut at shortstop. Spencer Jones will be our center fielder, hitting out of the 7-hole. Schulman will be at second base, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Ali Sanchez will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 9-hole. On the bump for us today is going to be young phenom Carlos LaGrange. How you feeling about our lineup today, Johnny?
I'm excited. We actually have our stars in the lineup as opposed to yesterday. We had a lot of AA and AAA players, making their debut, which I totally understand. They want to give them a shot, give them, a chance to develop. But this will be a little more interesting. We actually might have something pretty cool going on today with this lineup.
Well, the Yankees generally tend not to move our regulars out on travel games, and we were in Sarasota yesterday. So, there were good things that I saw in yesterday's game. I mean, Elmer Rodriguez was as advertised. He basically faced the Tigers' everyday lineup. That's probably be their starting 9 beginning of the spring, and he handled them for 3 innings, got 3 strikeouts, didn't get into trouble. Then we saw the young Jake Bird that we acquired at the deadline, and he did a bang up job for the inning that he was there. He tallied a strikeout, didn't look wild, and Dylan Coleman brought some heat, struck out the side after getting into a little bit of trouble. And what more can you ask? I mean, we saw what we needed to see. Bullpen looking fortified. Potential starter there. So I want to welcome everybody who has hopped into the stream. I know everybody hasn't typed anything, but I see Jacob Petruzzi there. Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And we're just about to do our first pitch. We will see Carlos LaGrange. For his first appearance of spring training, he has a big arm and the potential of a lot of strikeouts. The young lad can bring the ball up to 101 miles an hour, staying generally in the 97 mile an hour range. He definitely has a big arm and definitely has swing and miss stuff. LaGrange has to work on the one Achilles heel that he has with control, and hopefully we see good things. Hello, Nancy. Welcome to the stream, little sis.
I'm very excited to see LaGrange.
Welcome, Jason. And for those of you that are here, if you have not hit the like button, please consider hitting the like button. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or NY Yankee Mania, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And it looks like LaGrange is taking the last of his warm-up pitches and is about to take the bump. Looks like the batter is heading to the box. So let's see what young LaGrange does against Jones. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And LaGrange sets, and he fires, and that is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, just a bit up and in for ball one. Count is 1-0. So it definitely looks like the young lad has some velocity. The pitch is on the way, and it is popped to first base, and that is going to be fielded cleanly for the first out. Three-quarters of our infield today is are new, so we will see what we have. Good to see the two youngsters, Dominguez and Jones, in the outfield. See what they bring to the game. McGonigal is up to bat. LaGrange sets and fires a fastball up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. LaGrange sets and fires, and the ball is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. Nice 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And LaGrange sets and fires, and the ball is lined into left field. And it bounces off of Dominguez's chest. He misplays it and quickly recovers and fires the ball into second base. Hey, Dave, welcome to the stream. McGonigal, the shortstop that just got the hit, is the #1 prospect in the Tigers organization. And LaGrange sets and drops a slider that is up and in for ball one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is lined up the middle past a diving Schumann. And the Tigers have runners at first and second. There is one man out. Nice hit by Gleyber Torres. Colt Keith is coming up to bat. LeGrand Hayes sets. And he fires a slider in there for call. Strike one. Nice 82-mile-an-hour slider. Count is 0-1. And LeGrand Hayes sets, fires, and the slider is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike two. Count is now 0-2. And LeGrand Hayes sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. It gets between Sanchez's legs, and the ball is thrown into the outfield by Sanchez. And the Tigers are going to get on the board with a run on an error. So that is going to be recorded as a strikeout. And the runners are going to advance on the ball in the dirt. And the throw to the outfield is going to be an error. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. So the Tigers now have a 1-0 lead. LeGrand Hayes sets and fires a fastball that is in there for call, or swung on and missed for strike one. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. LeGrand Hayes checks on the runner at second and fires a 100-mile-an-hour fastball just up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. LeGrand Hayes sets and fires a beautiful slider in there for call. Strike two. Count is now 1-2. And LeGrand Hayes sets, fires, and the changeup is swung on and missed for the out. And the score is 1-0. Yankees are coming up to bat. We will see Jason Dominguez, Aaron Judge, and Ryan McMahon coming up. Hey, Real Bill, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. For those of you that are in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family or NY Yankee Mania, please consider subscribing to One and the Same.
So not too bad. First inning. See if they can do anything.
The first run is definitely an unearned one.
Oh, absolutely.
Hence, he held his own. And we're going to get our first crack at Jason Dominguez this preseason. Did not have an auspicious start, misplaying the first ball hit to him. So, talking competition for the fourth outfield, that's a negative check for him. Montero is on the mound for the Tigers. He spent time last season as a starter and a bullpen arm. How do you feel Judge is going to do this year?
Judge is going to be I think Judd's going to get I'm predicting Judd's going to be at 60 home runs this year.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. I feel like he would have been like that last season, but with that injury, I've kind of set him back.
And Montero sets and he fires a 95-mile-an-hour fastball just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Dominguez has got his little man beard showing. Hopefully he can actually hit. And Montero sets and he fires, and the next pitch is a fastball up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-0 on Dominguez. And Montero sets and fires, and the breaking pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-0.
Sean Browning says triple crown from Judge.
All righty. I like it. And Montero sets and he fires, and the fastball is up out of the strike zone for ball 4. That is a 4-pitch walk for Dominguez, and he's heading to first base. All rise. The judges in the chambers. Let's see what the captain does in his first at-bat of spring training. Last year, Aaron Judge is the reigning MVP. 53 dingers, a 331 average, 114 RBIs, and an 1144 OPS. Ridiculous. And the first pitch is a fastball up and in, and it is called strike 1. And Montero sets. The pitch is on the way, and Judge slams a line drive to center field, but Cruz is waiting on it, and that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, our vacuum cleaner at third base. Montero sets and fires, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. I think that was a little bit off the plate, but count is 0-1. And Montero sets and fires, and the changeup is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2 on McMahon. And Montero sets, fires, and the pitch is slapped down the left field line, and that is going to make it into the stands for a ground rule double. So the Yankees are going to have runners at second and third with 1 out. And Paul Goldschmidt coming up to bat.
Nice at bat from Ryan McMahon. Let's see more of that for 2026.
Well, they said they worked with him, changing some things in his swing all off season, and they seem to think that it is going to be impactful for McMahon this season. And Montero sets, and the first pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker just a bit low. Count is 1-0. And Montero sets, checks on the runner, and he fires a slider that is just inside. Count is now 2-0 on Goldie. And Montero sets, fires, and Goldie chops this one foul, so the count goes to 2-1. Those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the bottom of the first. The Tigers are leading the Yankees 1-0. Yankees have runners at second and third with one out. Montero sets, and he fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is now evened at 2-2. And Montero sets. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a knuckle curve that is down low. Count is now full, 3-2. Montero sets, and Goldschmidt slaps the ball into left field. And the Yankees are going to have runners at first and third with one out, and we scored our first run of the spring training for the New York Yankees. Game is now tied at 1-up.
All right, let's go.
And Seth Brown is coming up to the plate. Montero has stepped off the mound to get his wits about him because he feels the hammer is coming. And Montero sets. And he fires a fastball that is out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Actually, I was mistaken. 2 runs scored. So the Yankees are actually leading 2-1.
Yeah, that was McMahon and Dominguez.
And the ball is grounded to Gleyber Torres. He flips it to McGonigal, and it fires it to Young to complete the 4-6-3 double play to end the inning, but not before the Yankees score 2 runs to take a 2-1 lead over the Tigers. Coming up to bat for the Tigers is going to be Young, Cruz, and Valencia. And Johnny Salami will be calling the second inning for you. So take her away, John.
Awesome. Let's do this. Nice.
Like I said, we were working through spring training, and there's going to be a little bit of hiccups in there. And I sort of screwed the pooch on the second run. I didn't see it.
Oh, it's all good.
But, brother, situational hitting. I like it. I love it. I definitely want some more of it.
I'm on board. Let's do it. I love it.
Definitely liking the way that the Yankees are looking so far. Hey, FJ and Cruz, welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees, the Ugly Truth family, or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same.
All right. LaGrange deals. Sets. Fouled back by Young. Brings the count to 0-1. Legrand sets. Up the middle, foul ball. Brings the count to 0-2.
Yeah, Cruz Dominguez booted the first ball that he had, but it didn't hurt us.
Outside changeup. Brings the count 1-2. Grande deals. Swung on. Going to left field, and it's into the stands. Foul ball. So it keeps the count at 1-2. Counts 1-2. At the top of the second. Yankees lead 2-1. Grande deals, sets, throws, swung on. This one's brought to the left field, and it's right to Dominguez. He makes the catch for the first out. Nice catch by Jason Dominguez for the first out at the top of the second inning.
Dominguez got a nice jump on that ball.
He did. For a second, I thought I was going to go out there. So up next, we have Cruz. Grande throws and swing and a miss. So swing and a miss. Grande deals, pitches, way outside. Outside slider. So keeps the count at 1-1. Grande deals. It's a four-seam fastball that's outside. So it brings the count 2-1. Grande deals. Swung on, fouled back, and Sanchez makes the catch. So Sanchez makes the catch in behind home plate. So it brings us to 2 outs. So nice 2 easy outs so far for the Yankees here in the top of the second. So up at the plate, we have Eduardo Valencia. Grande deals, swing and a miss. So it brings us to strike 1. The pitch. Oh, right in the middle. Strike 2. 0-2. Can he strike him out? Let's see. Grande deals. Here's the throw. Inside low. Brings the count to 1-2. So Grande deals. Outside. It's outside changeup. So it brings the count 2-2. The pitch. Swung on to McMahon. McMahon throws to first, and he is out to end the inning. So a nice smooth inning by LaGrange.
Nice job. Looks like LaGrange has thrown everything but the kitchen sink and seems to have real good control of his off-speed pitches, hitting the points that he needs to. His fastball's got some velo. I've seen 102 come out of his hands, and seems to be a bit wild, but he will get that wild pony under control, and I think good things are going to happen for this young man. And Celia, another comment about freaking Grisham being signed. Well, I tell you what, you signed him for a 1-year deal, not a long-term deal, $22 million. Tell me one free agent outfielder that plays center field that was out there that you were going to get better value out of. Keeping in mind that Grisham hit 34 home runs last season, and 28 of his 34 home runs either tied the game or put the Yankees in the lead. And with regard to Dominguez, the Yankees do not consider him a center fielder, have not considered him a center fielder. So don't see that one happening. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the second is going to be Young, Jones, and Schumann.
Yeah, Sean Browning says Sanchez looks, solid behind the plate. He only had that one mishap where he threw the ball and went to the outfield, but it's okay. That's what spring training is for.
And remember, my buddy Bill, real Bill, is going to preach the same thing that I preach. Pitching wins championships.
And that's the truth. Paul DeJong, the pitch from Montero, and it is for strike one. Paul DeJong deals. Montero deals. DeJong swings off. It goes to the left, and it is foul. So it brings the count quickly to 0-2. So DeJong's already in a whole 0-2. Montero sets, winds up, deals.
Hey, Evan, welcome to the stream.
Hi. So that brings the count to 1-2. That was a curveball that was high in the zone. Montero deals the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. So DeJong strikes out from a check swing to bring the first out of the bottom of the second. That was a little high, I think, to be checking your swing, but so up next we have Spencer Jones. The pitch, way outside for a curve. Let's say 81 miles per hour, and that's for ball one. Here's the count 1-0. The pitch to Jones. Right up the middle for strike one. Brings the count 1-1. Montero deals to Jones. Outside. So outside changeup. Brings the count to 2-1. This is somebody I'm very excited to see at the plate. I just want to see, what he can do. This one swung on. This one's going way back. Back. And it is gone. It left George Steinbrenner Field for the home run.
And that is the first Yankee home run of the spring training. A monster shot by Spencer Jones.
That's what I wanted to see. That's awesome. He crushed that. That left George M. Steinbrenner Field. That went into the parking lot.
He hit that one out of the stadium.
He has an interesting footwork on that swing.
Yeah, it looks like Ohtani.
Yeah. So next up, we have Schumann. Pitch to Schumann. Hits it, flies out to right field, and the catch is made for the second out of the inning. Joe says, go trade in fans.
Yeah, of course he does.
Joe.
Throw Judge in the package too. You trade Jones and Judge.
And Merck says, "My God, that's power, man." Yeah, that was a good swing.
Yeah, he put a
So
little bit of giddy up in that one.
up next we have Ali Sanchez. The pitch to Sanchez, right up the middle, strike one. The pitch. Ooh, just like the last one. It was like a repeat. 0-2 for a fastball. So already quickly, Sanchez already in the hole 0-2. Montero deals the pitch. Swing and a miss. Just like that. Fastball up the middle. Ali Sanchez swings out. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Well, we've seen
Good
monster
morning,
shot.
good afternoon, and good night.
Big highlight of that inning was that monster shot by Spencer Jones. He crushed it. Literally left George M. Steinbrenner Field into the parking lot.
Now I want to see some balls hitting his direction and see how he does in the field. Keep in mind that Spencer Jones has only been a position player for 3 years. He is a former pitcher, but after having Tommy John surgery, he converted to a position player. So he's learning how to be an everyday bat, and his strikeout rate is a bit high. However, he still had a 932 OPS last year with a 35% strikeout range. So what can you really say? Coming up to bat in the top of the third is going to be Julks, Jones, and McGonigal. I'll get that damn name right. So that is going to be 9, 1, and 2.
Yeah, some of these last names are a little difficult, but
Evan has been very busy with school and real life in general. He was on last night for the show that they ran.
yeah, the NBA show.
And let's see, Matt Blackborough is the home plate umpire, and he is considered a neutral pitcher for calling balls and strikes. And Julks is stepping up to the plate. And LaGrade sets and fires, and the cutter is just off the plate low for ball 1. Count is 1-0. LaGrade sets and fires, and the 100-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off down the first base line. Count is evened at 1-up. Silks hit 250 last year with no home runs, 1 RBI, and a 647 OPS. Grande sets, and the changeup is hammered to left field. This one is going, and gone. So that is a solo shot by Corey Julks to bring the score to 3-2 Yankees.
And that one also left George M. Steinbrenner Field.
Yep, he tattooed that one. Well, that's what happens when you throw a breaking ball up in the strike zone.
Yep.
All right. The key thing is to watch how this kid reacts next.
Yes.
And the next pitch is on the way, and it is a slider up out of the strike zone for ball 1. Count is 1-0. And for those of you that don't remember, this is Jemai Jones, former former Yankee farmhand. And let's see, the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is inside for ball one. And it looks like the Yankees are going to challenge this pitch. And the pitch is on the way. And it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that the challenge was not successful. So Yankee catchers are 1 for 3 on challenges.
I heard something about them saying to be aggressive on the challenges for spring training.
And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 2-2. LaGrange sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is now full, 3-2. LaGrange sets and fires, and the 100-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled straight back. Count is still 3-2. And LaGrange sets, and he fires, and the ball is inside for ball 4. So Jemai Jones drops his bat and heads to first base. So the Tigers have a runner at first with nobody out. They've already scored 1 run this inning. We're in the top of the third, and the score is 3-2 Yankees. 1 out with a runner at first, and McGonigal is up to bat. He singled in his first at bat and scored their first run. And the pitch is on the way. The slider is in there right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And LaGrange sets and fires, and the slider is just a bit high. Count is evened out 1-1. LaGrange sets and fires, and the pitch is called a ball, and the Sanchez is going to challenge this one too. So let's see if we lose both of our challenges in one set. And the call is overturned, and it is a strike, so the count is now 1-2.
All right. Successful on that challenge.
Successful challenge.
Was that the first
sets and fires, and the pitch is foul to the left side. Sanchez is following it, and it just is over the screen. So the count is now 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and the ball is skied to right field. Judge is camping under it, and he makes the play for the first out of the inning. Tigers still have a runner at first with 1 out, and former Yankee farmhand Gleyber Torres is coming up to bat. Gleyber had a single in his first at bat. And LaGrange sets and fires, and the ball bounces away from Sanchez. But the runner stays at first. Count is 1-0.
Mirko
Yes, I
soft.
believe Sanchez does bat right-handed. And LeGrand sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Grande sets and he fires, and that slider is just a bit high. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is skied to left field, and Judge is backing up, backing up, backing up, and he is going to make the play on the warning track for the second out of the inning. LeGrand is at 47 pitches in this outing. And Colt Keith is up to the plate. And the first pitch is a slider just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Grande sets, fires, and the fastball is down low, just off the plate. Count is now 2-0.
And I agree.
Grande has thrown 49 pitches, 30 of them strikes. Grande sets and fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. LeGrand sets, fires, and the cutter catches the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. And it looks like Keith is taking time out. LeGrand sets and fires, and the slider is fouled straight back. Count is now full. 3-2. So Jones is going to be released and most likely on the go. And LeGrand sets. And the pitch is a slider inside for ball 4. Second walk of the afternoon for the young lad. Hey, Merck, how you doing? Merck, to answer your question, I think he's a little bit too early to make that call right now.
He looks good, but yeah, he just probably needs a little more time.
And it looks like they're gathering around the mound, and Captain Hook is coming out to bring the young lad in. He's already at 52 pitches, and generally in your spring training debut, you're about 50 is the count. So he is going to walk out of the game leading 3-2, but he is responsible for the runners at first and second. And it looks like Will Bryan will be coming in to replace LaGrange. Not sure about him. Don't have any stats on him at this point. However, hopefully he can hold the fort. So LeGrand is going to leave with 2 2/3 innings pitched, 1 earned run allowed.
Yeah, not too bad from LeGrand. I've seen some stuff there that I liked.
Yep. Definitely has good control for the most part on his breaking stuff. A little bit wild on the arm side with his fastball, but he had a fair amount of called strikes and swing and miss strikes on that fastball. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like and share. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We are we are still in the top of the third with a pitching change going on. There are runners at first and second with 2 outs. Tigers have scored a run to bring it to 3-2. And Brian is up on the mound. Looks like we missed a pitch. It was a cutter that was ball 1. Count is 1-0. Brian sets and fires, and the pitch is right on the inside corner for ball or strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. Brian sets and he fires, and the slider is inside. Count is now 2-1. Looks like Brian was in high A and double A last year. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to first base. Brown fills it and flips it to Brian to record the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll do it for the Tigers. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Yankees lead 3-2. Coming up to bat is going to be Jason Dominguez, Aaron Jones, and Ryan McMahon. So how are we feeling about the game there, guys and gals out in the Cyberland? Well, Sean, you're right. It is a better performance. However, we basically sent a double A team down to up to Sarasota to face their basically starting roster. I think we did just fine.
And it looks like the Tigers are making a pitching change, and they're going to have Birch Smith come in to pitch for the Tigers. The right-handed throwing Birch Smith.
All righty. Thank you, Johnny. And Smith sets and fires, and the cutter catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream. Hey, Chef, welcome. And the ball is hit up in the air. Looks like Jemai Jones is having problems catching the ball. Can't see it in the sun, and the ball drops. And Dominguez is going to end up at second base. He did not touch the ball, so it's going to be classed as a hit. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. Smith sets and he fires, and a curveball is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on the captain. Judge flew out to center field in his first at bat. Smith sets and fires, and the ball is driven to center field. And it is going, and gone. So that is the captain's first home run of the spring training mode. So we have a double jack with Spencer Jones and Aaron Judge. That was a straightaway center field shot. And the Yankees advance their lead to 5-2. Judge last season victimized rookie pitchers, and doesn't seem like that there's going to be a difference this season. And the first pitch is swung on by McMahon, and it is skied to left field. Julks is tracking it, and this time he makes the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. And Smith sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one on Goldie. And Smith sets, fires, and the fastball is just down low. Count is evened out 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chop foul down the third base line. Count is going to go to 1-2 on Goldie. Smith sets and fires a curveball in the dirt that bounces away from the catcher. The count is now evened at 2-2. Welcome to the stream, SGA. Smith sets, and the ball is lined to left field, but right at Julks. So that is the second out of the inning. Seth Brown is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Pitch is on the way, and it is grounded up the middle for a single. Jemai Jones gets the ball in quickly and holds Brown to a single. So there is a runner at first with 2 outs, and Paul DeYoung is coming up to bat. He struck out in the second inning. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field. So that is another base hit. Yankees have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Spencer Jones is coming up to bat. Let's see if the kid gets swing happy. Smith sets, fires, and the fastball is up out of the strike zone for ball one. Count is 1-0. Jones hit a solo shot home run in the second inning. Smith sets and he fires a curveball in the dirt. Count is now 2-0. Smith sets, fires a cutter inside that is fouled straight back. Count is now 2-1. Can the Yankees take advantage of this opportunity and do some situational hitting and score a couple more runs? Would love to see it. And Smith sets, fires, and Jones chops the curveball straight back. Count is now evened at 2-2. And Smith sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees score two more runs to take a 5-2 lead on the Tigers. Coming up to bat in the top of the fourth is going to be Young, Cruz, and Valencia. And Johnny Salami will be taking it from here for the fourth inning. Away we go. And for those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or NY Yankee Mania, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Just a programming note, this evening on NY Yankee Mania, they will be having an After Dark show at midnight. So I recommend hopping in there and checking it out. Additional programming note, the Mets will be playing the Yankees tomorrow at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Trying to verify what the actual broadcast media is. So we'll determine whether we're going to do or whether I'm going to do the play-by-play for tomorrow. And it looks like David Bednar is coming in to replace Will Bryan. So we'll get our first glimpse of our closer in today's home opener for the Yankees at George M. Steinbrenner Field.
Yeah, excited to see David Bednar on the mound. Let's see what he can do. Bednar deals to Young. Outside, ball one. Bednar deals. Called. Strike two, or strike one, sorry. Bednar sets, fires. Strike two was a curveball. Count is at 1-2. Bednar deals, swung on to McMahon. McMahon throws to first and got him for the first out of the inning. So first out at the top of the fourth. Bednar sets, fires. It's outside. 75-mile-per-hour curveball outside brings the count to 1-0. We have Cruz at the plate. The pitch to Cruz. Oh, just on the corner. It's a 2-0. Bednar deals, fires way outside. It's for a ball 3. He had a 96-mile-per-hour fastball outside, brings it to 3-0. So right now, Bednar's a little bit of a hole right now with Cruz. Let's see if he can get himself out of this. Bednar sets, deals, and just like that, he walks Cruz. So puts a runner on at first. And up next, we have Valencia with 1 out. The pitch. Valencia swings and strike. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Brings the count to 0-1. Bednar deals. The pitch. Swung on. Throw to second to first. And that's a... Did they get him? They had double play. There we go to end the inning. Awesome. So just like that, Valencia grounded out to Paul DeYoung and to Max Schumann to make the double play. So to end the inning. So nice, easy inning by Bednar. That's what we want to see. Yeah, that's our closer. That's what we want.
That was an efficient inning for Bednar. Nice double play. Second one of the season for us.
Yeah, that was beautiful. He got himself a little bit of a hole there. He walked, got to run around from a walk, and then but he got himself out of the trouble. So I definitely like that. That's what you want for a closer.
Well, if you look at him, he's working on the pacing with his pitches.
Mm-hmm.
Soft, a little bit faster than bringing it.
Yeah, and Real Bill definitely commented on that, so you could definitely see that.
Ready? All right.
Yeah, he's on point.
Bill's a pitcher. Of course he knows.
I like Real Bill.
Congratulations to Real Bill's son. He signed off on with the San Diego Padres to be part of their training staff. So outstanding news. And it looks like Ricky Van Esco is coming in to take Smith's spot.
And he deals way up high to bring the count 1-0 to Schumann. The pitch to Schumann. Up high. High fastball brings the count 2-0. Bencio deals. Oh, called timeout.
Actually, that's a pitch clock violation.
Oh, was it? I didn't catch that.
Yep.
My correction is pitch clock violation. Bencio deals and outside. So just like that, he walks Schumann to bring a runner on first. No outs. Up next, we have Ali Sanchez. Let's see if Yankees can capitalize on this walk.
Sanchez's last bat, he struck out on 3 pitches.
Yeah, we can hope. Let's see. I have some faith. Swung on, just fouled straight back. So Sanchez fouls back a fastball to the stands. The pitch to Sanchez. Out and away, so it brings the count to 1-1.
Hey, Rodney, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here.
Bencio deals. The pitch swung on and missed. Makes the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bencio deals. Oh, gets past the catcher. And Schumann goes to second. So a wild pitch brings Schumann to second. Still no outs. Count 2-2. Things like this is we want to capitalize on. So let's see if they can do that. Capitalize on the mistakes. The pitch with Sanchez swung on and to the right fielder, gets a hit, goes to first, and Schumann goes to third. And that's what I'm talking about. Capitalize on the mistakes. And now we got runners on the corners. Now let's see if they can bring home in a run. And want to capitalize on mistakes like that. That's the stuff that you got to do in the season if you want to win games. I'm all about that. And that was the first hit we've seen from Sanchez. So nice. Up next, we have Dominguez. The pitch to Dominguez. Swung on. Out to left center. The catch is made. Comes in. And Schumann tags and he scores. So it brings up, Yankees better run.
So another bit of situational hitting improvement for the Yankees. Loving it.
Yeah, it brings the Yankees up 6-2. Seeing some good hitting, some good at-bats. Some things I am liking about this. So let's see if this continues. We have the captain up next, who homered previous time he was up. The pitch, outside curveball, 85 miles per hour curveball, bring the count to 1-0. Bencio sets, fires, down low. Down low is a changeup, brings the count 2-0. Bencio pitches, swung on, and going back, and it's gone. Home run. Dude, back-to-back home runs from Judge.
And Judge victimizes another young pitcher. So, hence, let's go Yankees.
Yeah, so that brings up Yankees now. The score 8-2 over Detroit. Up next, we have McMahon at the plate. Vencio throws and is outside for curveball. Brings it to 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Vencio sets, fires, inside and low. It was a cutter that was inside and low. It brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Keep in mind, we only have 1 out so far. We're at the bottom of the 4th. Yankees lead 8-2. Vencio delivers way inside. So it brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch, McMahon fouls it straight back into the stands. So we got a full count, 3-2. Vencio delivers and swing and a miss from McMahon. So that brings us to the second out of the inning. I was hoping for maybe a little more discipline for McMahon, but it's okay. We'll see.
Can't change overnight, brother.
Yep. So up next, we have Goldschmidt. The pitch to Goldschmidt. And looks like it just froze on me for a second. Sorry. Sorry, I missed the first one, but I'm at 2-0 right now. It just froze on me. So I do apologize for that.
It was a cutter that was down low.
Gotcha. Yep. So now I got the pitch to Goldschmidt, and it looks like a sinker down low. Brings the count 3-0. 3 balls, no
There
strikes.
comes the auto strike.
Vencio sets, delivers, and strike 1 right in the middle. The pitch swung on, caught part of it, fouled it back to the catcher. Brings the count to 3-2. Full count. 3-2. We are currently the bottom of the 4th. Yankees lead 8-2 over the Detroit Tigers. Vencio sets, fires, swung on. Up to the pitch to throw the first, and they missed. They overflew. So Goldschmidt gets on first safely.
And that is the Gleyber Torres that we have grown to know and love.
Yeah, he threw that way. That was nowhere near the first base, man. That went way out. So we have Goldschmidt at first, and now we have Brown at the plate. The pitch to Brown. Up and in. It's up and in fastball. Brings the count to 1-0. Vencio delivers. The pitch swung on, popped up to the left field, and the catch is made to end the inning. So that's three outs to end the inning. But that's not about the Yankees scoring some more runs. had a 2-run blast from Judge, so that puts the Yankees up 8-2 over Detroit.
Seeing some things that I like. Good situational hitting. Still got a pop in there, a bit of pop in there, and they're not over swinging. And good things are happening for the Yankees.
I agree, Ken. There's some things here I'm liking.
The question is going to be who ends up on the roster when it's all said and done.
Maybe the best
And
one.
we have Julks, Jones, and McGonigal coming up to bat. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or Yankee Mania, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is most appreciated. And just a personal note from me, I want to thank, hey, Max, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy Saturday afternoon to take time to listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is most appreciated. Working some kinks out, but still loving to call in the games for y'all. And it looks like Fernando Cruz is coming in to replace Bednar. And as we're in the top of the fifth, Cruz sets and fires, and his slider is down low for ball one. Count is 1-0. And Cruz sets and he fires, and the ball is lined to left field. Dominguez is tracking it and makes the play for the first out. And the pitch is on the way. A splitter is in there for call. Strike one right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 0-1. Cruz sets and fires, and the ball is chopped to the shortstop. The Young backhands it and fires across the diamond to record the second out of the inning. So that is 2 up and 2 down fairly quick. Looks like a pinch hitter is coming in for McGonigal, and it is Max Clark. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a splitter up and out of the strike zone for ball one. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is popped to the left-hand side, and it looks like Roderick Arias is going to make the play. That is an easy 1-2-3 inning for Fernando Cruz.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Coming up to bat in the bottom of the fifth is going to be Paul DeYoung, Spencer Jones, and Schumann. And if that game is available on the MLB network, I will be doing the play-by-plays on that game. Yes, Bill, he did. Hitting points. Hell, I wonder if he's going to come out for a second inning. He threw like 8 pitches.
Yeah, he barely worked a sweat.
So I guess if its game is available, definitely be giving it a whirl. So how you feeling about today's game, Johnny?
I'm feeling good. Um, I'm seeing some situational hitting, which I really like. Um, I'm seeing some things on the pitching side, which I'm also liking as well. Um, so overall, I'm actually impressed with what I've seen. I know there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. This is only, the first game where we're actually start seeing our star players. There's a lot of spring training left, but so far I'm happy.
And the first pitch is on the way. It looks like Drew Summers is taking over for their last pitcher, and the pitch is all the way to the backstop for 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is looks like a check swing for ball two. Count is now 2-1. DeJong is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is now 3-1. And Summer sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. So that is ball four. Young drops his bat and heads to first base. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a long home run and a strikeout. And the first pitch to Jones is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and looks like Jones tried to check his swing, but third base umpire says no, no, no. And the count is evened at 1-2 or 1-1. And Summer sets, catches the bottom of the strike zone, and the count is now 1-2. And it looks like Spencer Jones is challenging the challenge in the pitch, and it is confirmed a strike. So the Yankees have used all their challenges up for today. Summers sets, and Jones swings and misses. And Jones is retired for the second strikeout of the game for him. Coming up to bat is Schumann. Schumann is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored. And the first pitch from Summers to Schumann is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Newman sets and fires, and the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-up. On deck is Ali Sanchez. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-2. And Summer sets, checks on the runner at first, and fires a sinker off the plate. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose? Summer sets, fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is now full, 3-2. And this one's just for Joe. How do you do? Summer sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain full at 3-2. And it looks like the batter is taking a timeout. Summer sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate and low. That is ball 4. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and second. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a run scored. And the first pitch to Sanchez is in there for call, strike one. Sinker that catches the inside portion of the plate. Stubber sets, Eddie fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. We have 1 out with runners at first and second. Yankees have a commanding lead of 8-2. Summer sets, and the ball is chopped. Catcher fills it and fires to first to get Sanchez, but the runners are going to advance to second and third. So we have runners at second and third with 2 outs. And it looks like George Lombard Jr. is coming in to pinch hit to show us what this young kid has. Don't need a home run, kid. Situational hitting.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Lombard Sr. is there. He's watching his son come up to play. Lombard Sr. is part of the Tigers coaching staff. And then, of course, Michael K is talking points about running it back. I wish somebody would thump him in the forehead so he'd shut up. Yep. Summer sets and he fires, and the pitch catches the outside corner for call, strike one. They keep calling it a sinker, but it looks like a damn fastball to me. Summer sets and fires, and this one is chopped to the shortstop. He feels it and fires across the diamond to record the third out of the inning. And we're heading to the top of the sixth. Gleyber Torres, Lee, and Rogers are coming up to bat. Now I'm going to hand this one off to Johnny Salami of NY Yankee Mania to call the sixth inning.
Let's do it.
And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to One and Same.
Yep. So up next
for Bill, a sinker actually drops, and what they're classing as a sinker for him is not. It doesn't have any downward movement.
Yeah, so up next for the Tigers, we're going to have Torres, Lee, and Rogers. As it stands right now, it looks like Cruz is going to be in for another inning. That last one he did, he barely broke a sweat. Oh,
actually, there's a pitching change.
Yep.
Harrison Cohen is coming.
Spoke too soon.
Cohen is one of those guys that's been off the radar that has been getting some traction behind the scenes. I've looked at a little bit of film on him, and he looks a little bit impressive. So we're going to see what he brings today.
All right. Cohen sets, delivers to Torres, and strike. Looks like a cutter, 87-mile-per-hour cutter for strike one. Cohen winds up, sets, pitch to Torres, swung on, and to the left, a left field line, foul ball. And it looks like in that play, trying to make a diving catch right into the umpire, a little collision. Thankfully, nobody's hurt. Just a little bit of a scare. You don't never want to see that. And that was Arias who actually made that diving catch, or at least attempt. So Cohen delivers the pitch, swung on, popped up to shallow center, and the catch is made. Catch was made by Cohen delivers the pitch. Arias gets it, throws the first, and he is safe. So Lee singles by and gets the first. Yeah, Arias tried to make the throw. Wouldn't go through. So makes it the first. So we have a runner at first with one out. Collins to Rogers, and he swings it straight back to the fans. And that is for the first strike. So 0-1. Cohen sets. The pitch. Out and away for a 94-mile fastball. That brings it to 1-1. Counts 1-1. The pitch from Cohen. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Brings the count to 1-2. Rogers missed, swung and a miss on that changeup. Cohen sets. Swung on. Goes 1. There's 2. Safe at first. So Jake Rogers, he grounded out to George Lompard Jr. and Jorbit Vivas, but they couldn't get him out at first. So Jake Rogers is safe at first. So it has a runner at first with 2 outs. And at the plate, we have Jose Briciano, if I'm saying that right. I think I might be pronouncing his last name wrong. The pitch. It's an 87-mile-per-hour changeup up the middle for strike 1. Going. Delivers the pitch, swung on to center field, and it looks like Duke Ellis is there to make the catch, and he does, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So overall, nice smooth inning from Cohen. Not too bad. And that's going to bring us into the bottom of the 6th, where we're going to have Garrett Martin, Arias Roddick, and Marco Luciano up next to hit for the Yankees. So Yankees are making some moves to give some of the other guys, some plate appearances. So let's see what happens. And the Yankees are currently winning 8-2 over the Detroit Tigers. And anybody, just give it heads up, anybody that lives in the Northeast, looks like we're going to be getting some pretty bad weather up here. Just want to let everybody stay safe. Get what you need now. Don't wait till tomorrow, because it will be gone. He will not be able to get it. So please be safe.
Yeah, Cohen has been, Bill, one of those under the radar guys that I've been watching, and he looked pretty impressive in that inning. I was thinking about building a short on him. Haven't been able to find enough footage to really tank it, so. But I will certainly figure it out. Thanks, Bill. Most appreciated on the compliment. Looks like the Yankees have done a wholesale change out on the roster.
So it looks like the game started a little late for me, but looks like Jack Little was brought in. He throws in for a slider, and that brings it to count to 0-2. I do apologize. The feed came in a little late, so I missed that first pitch. So it's currently 0-2. The pitch swung on. Nope. Up, out and away. So it brings the count to 1-2. Looks like a fast 96-mile-per-hour fastball that was out and away. So we're now, the count is even, 1-1. The pitch to Martin. Right in the middle. So that's 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. High and away. So that brings us to the count to 3-1. The pitch swung on, and he fouled that ball back to the stands. So fouls back an 84-mile-per-hour slider to the stands. So brings to a full count, 3-2. The pitch swung on to third. Oh, he drops the ball, and he safely gets to first. So nice little hit there from Little. Was a fumble by the third baseman that gets, Little to first. So we now have a runner on of no outs. And that mishap was by Lee. So we have Arias at the plate. Little throws it, swung on, it fouls it straight back. Brings the count to 0-1. Yeah, Robo. He definitely he ran that pretty well, so he probably would have beat it out anyway. You're right. Way outside. So way outside split, 85-mile-per-hour splitter. So it brings the count to 2-0. Little deals. Arias swings, and he fouls it straight back. So it keeps the count even at 2-2. Swung on, throw the second, and no go. So Garrett Martin safely steals to second base. Some nice base running by Garrett Martin. Gets safely into second base. Little deals, a pitch swung on, and that one's fouls back to the stands. So it keeps the count still even at 2-2. Little deals, the pitch swung on, and Arias strikes out on a foul tip. So that brings us to the first out of the bottom of the 6th. So we have Luciano at the plate with a runner on second. Yankees still lead 8-2 over Detroit. The pitch swung on and a miss. So swing and a miss by 83-mile-per-hour slider by Little. Little deals. A pitch swung on and missed again. So we have a swinging strike on Luciano. That was a slider. So we're at 0-2. The pitch outside, 84-mile-per-hour slider. So it brings the count to 1-2.
I can hear him calling ice cold beer and hard cider.
Luciano winds up, pitches, and for another ball. So that brings the count to 2-2. Luciano delivers and low and away. So now we have a full count of 3-2. Low and away on an 84-mile-per-hour slider. The pitch, and we got another ball. So now that makes Luciano walk. So now we have runners at first and second with 1 out. Let's see if the Yankees can capitalize on this.
I didn't realize Yorban Vivas was still alive in the Yankee organization.
Yes, so yeah, Vivas is up at the plate. Little winds up, throws, and swings, and goes to first, and they get Vivas out just like that.
But it's a productive out. He advanced the runners to second and third. So
Yep.
situational hitting, situational hitting, situational hitting.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm all about the situational hitting, small ball. I feel like that's huge. Yes, home runs are great, but the little things are what really helps out big time. So at the plate, we have Payne Henry. The pitch and outside, so it brings to 1-0. Little deals. And a swing and a miss on a four-seam fastball, and now that brings the count to 1-1. Little sets, fires, swing and a miss. Got him on an 86-mile-per-hour splitter, so it brings down to the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. With runners on second and third. Can Henry bring home a run? Let's see. The pitch swung on and to Lee, the throw to first, and he can't make it. So yes, he brings home a runner from home. And he is safe. He scores. So Yankees get a run on there. He swung over. He got it to Lee at third. He threw it over to first, and he could not handle the ball. He stepped off the plate.
They scored 2. The runner at second also scored.
Oh, he did score. I didn't see that. My apologies.
Yeah, he was the one that the first baseman threw to home.
Okay, my fault. I didn't catch that. So awesome. So it actually brought home 2 runs. That's awesome.
So situational hitting, situational hitting. 2 RBIs. It's a good thing for the Yankees.
Yeah, so now Yankees lead 10-2 over Detroit. We are here at the bottom of the second. It's the 6th, and a runner at first. The pitch to Palma, and he swings.
Just keep talking.
Little deals. Pitched up, and he fires to first, and he is safe. So they're just checking in at first, trying to get a pickoff with no success. Little sets, he deals, he throws, and out and away. So it brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Palma was not swinging at that 85-mile-per-hour splitter. Little sets, he throws, and swing and a miss. So swings at that one that was high, swing and a miss. So it brings the count to 2-2. Count is even. The pitch from up back to first. So they try to do another pickoff with no success. So swings out to center, and the catch is made by Matt Clark for the third out of the inning. But hey, that was a productive inning. Yankees get 2 more runs. So it's good to go. Yankees now lead Detroit over 10-2.
Yes, they do. And welcome back, Joe.
Hello, guys. What's going on?
What's up, Joe?
A little bit of baseball.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
How do you feel so far about this game?
Johnny, I have a question for you. Well, you didn't feel so good about this team. Let me see. Cashman did nothing. He only improved the bench. What else? A 94 win team, people? Where are the haters? Where's the Spencer Jones? Trade Spencer Jones now, everybody. Okay, go ahead. Trade him. You might get what you wish for. And we can live through Fred McGriff again, people. That's all I got to say. How you doing, everyone?
Doing good. It's still early. I am liking what I'm seeing so far. I hope this sticks. I still wish the Yankees did pick up a right-handed contact hitter. I feel like most people can agree with that, if anything. But overall, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen, and I am happy with the team so far.
I don't. You know, Damon says it's spring training. So what? You got to start somewhere, right? This is to show you what a 94 win team can do. And they're getting healthy, God willing, with Garrett Cole. They have a pretty decent bullpen. They have a great bench. They've got fantastic defense. But hey, Cashman did nothing. Okay.
And it looks like Drake Fellows is coming in to replace Harrison Cohen. I'm not sure about him.
Oh, God. You know what, Ken? It's who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
And Fellows fires, and the first pitch is bounced to the shortstop. It's fired across the diamond to first base. And that is the first out of the inning. So that was Lombard Jr. at short, firing to Hardman at first. Like it says, we have done a wholesale change out on the players that are there. Liriziano is coming up to bat. He took over catching duties. And the first pitch is a curveball that is just a little high. Rang in at 79 miles an hour.
Here's him and Aga.
Hey, FJ, welcome. And the next pitch is on the way. The curveball is fouled off. Count is evened at 1-1. And fellow sets, and he fires a beautiful changeup, catches the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. Fellow sets and fires, and the slider is down low. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose?
2-2, and how do you do?
Fellow sets and fires. Holy shit. Ball is fouled off. That was his four-seamer at 89 miles an hour. And the batter is taking time out.
Wherever you are, everyone, please be safe with this incredible storm that's going to drop at least a foot of snow to us.
Yes.
Fellow sets and fires, and the changeup is just a bit low. Count is now full. And fellow sets and fires, and the curveball is way outside for ball four. The Lirizano takes the walk and heads to first base.
The fellows looks a little like Jeff Nelson.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
I see that. Yes.
Malgary is coming up to bat. Fellow sets, and he fires, and the curveball catches the top of the strike zone. Call strike one. Count is 0-1. That one came in at 78 miles an hour. Fellow sets, and he fires, and the slider is low and outside. Count is evened at 1-up. Fellow sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2.
I'll tell you, Judge's second home run, guys, he didn't even get a full swing at it.
Day-o.
Ken having fun.
And fellow sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off once again. Count remains 1-2. Well, I mean, he doesn't throw fast, but he's around the strike zone.
Yeah. He does look like a 1920s guy, like Real Bill said.
And fellow sets, and the ball is popped up. And it looks like
Is that Vivas?
Vivas is going to make the play in easy fashion for the second out of the inning. We're in the top of the seventh. The Yankees lead 10-2. There are two outs with a runner at second. Coming up to bat is Peck. He took over duties at shortstop for McGonigal. And fellow sets and fires, and the curveball is up high. Hey, Real Bill, does he look like he's throwing like you would? Curveball, slider. And fellow sets and fires, and his fastball is just a bit inside. Count is now 2-0.
He's got a fastball I think Johnny Salami could hit.
Well, he's got movement on it. It's coming in at 89 miles an hour.
I know.
It's not overpowering speed, but he's getting it done. And fellow sets, fires, and the curveball is just a bit high. Count is now 3-0.
Hey, Bill, how hard did you throw the ball, Bill? I'm sorry, Ken.
Go ahead. And fellow sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. That is a 4-pitch walk. placing runners at first and second for the Tigers. 2 outs.
Ken, you got it up to 94, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. I would have loved to see Ken
And
pitch.
Clark is coming up to bat. He is the 6th overall Major League prospect. And he's the center fielder. Phillips checks on the runner at first and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. That was a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Nice reel, Bill.
Phillips checks on the runner at second and fires. Fastball is up high. Count is now evened at 1-1. Well, you have to remember, Joe, and the pitch is chopped down the first base line. The pitcher feels it but does not apply the tag. Bases are going to be loaded with 2 outs.
He also
That'll
looks
be
like
an
the
infield move, isn't
WB Mason guy.
So this is Fellow's 20th pitch, was Fellow's 20th pitch of the inning. Anderson is coming up to bat. Fellow sets and fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. We have the bases loaded with 2 outs.
This guy looks like he's got good power.
And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and fouled off. Count is now 0-2. And Fellows sets. Brings the pitch, and it is a curveball up and in. Count is 1-2. And Fellows sets. And he fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is, and that one gets past the catcher, and the runner from third is going to score. So that is going to bring the score to 10-3. And that one is scored as a pass ball on Peyton Henry.
Chef Nick.
And pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off the catcher. Count is now even at 2-2. That is the second catching error that we've had of this game, accounting for 2 runs. The first one by Ali Sanchez, a wild throw into left field. And the pitch is on the way. The curveball is just inside. Tigers now have runners at second and third. It is a 3-2 count with 2 outs.
Boom, 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 boom.
Fellows sets, fires, and the ball is grounded to Lombard Jr., who sets and fires across the diamond for the third out of the inning, but not before the Tigers score a run on a pass ball. Score is 10-3 Yankees. Going to the bottom of the seventh. Hardiman, Ellis, and Lombard Jr. will be coming up to bat.
Actually, if you really think about it, take a look at this guy. When he took his hat off, he looks like Sean Browning. He does. He's Sean Browning. Hey, Sean, if you're listening, you got a double here in the world.
I mean, hey, they're in Florida.
And that's right.
They're down there. They might be related.
Yes.
Yeah, Evan, that was.
And the United States Army in the house. A Army sergeant is the military veteran of the game. He served during Vietnam. Thank you for your service, sir.
Yes.
Appreciate what you've done for our country.
Yep. Just to think the good weather that they have there and what we're going to have in the next few hours.
Well, yeah, they're sitting in the 80s right now.
Yeah. You're all set and prepared. You're good for tomorrow?
The what?
You're all set for tomorrow. You're good. You're prepared. You have everything you need?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were coming for dinner.
I mean, if that's the case, I'm sleeping over because I won't be able to leave.
Of course you are. No problem.
Real Bill said, "Sing, Johnny."
Said, "Sing, Johnny."
Listen, if I sing, they're gonna shut down this stream. It'll be so bad.
Take me out to. We really would like to see Ken sing. Take me out to the ball game.
You want to hear me sing?
What? Yeah, come on, Ken.
You want to hear me sing?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, right. Nope.
Hey Ken, you gotta like the catcher Sanchez. I like his makeup. I mean, I doubt he's gonna make the team, but at least there's a possibility of. I know he's not a good hitter, but again, that defense.
Well, he threw the ball into left field, so I don't know what you're talking about defense.
I want to see if you're awake.
He accounted for one of our 2 unearned runs that scored today.
I know. I'm being facetious. I want to see if you're awake.
Trust me, I'm awake.
When is the
my baseball ninja senses are honing in.
Cool. On kind of a sad day, everyone, with Bill Mazeroski passing away. I know he broke a lot of Yankee fans' hearts back in 1960, but doesn't take away from the fact, he's a good human being, a very good player, and very, very sad for the family. Condolences to the Pittsburgh Pirates. They just lost a good one.
Yes.
Ski is a legend in Pittsburgh.
Yes. They should definitely wear his patch, a patch for him this year.
I suspect they probably will. It looks like Cole Walters is coming in to replace Jack Little.
Did you take the challenge from Real Bill?
I didn't see it.
Can you screenshot that?
And the first pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone for ball 1.
I will. If the Yankees win opening day, I will sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" the next game.
And the next pitch is a little bit inside and all the way to the backstop. Count is now 2-0. Hey, Michael, welcome to the stream.
How you doing, Michael? How's it going?
And the pitch is another fastball, this time up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-0. And the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call strike 1. Go figure. Walter sets and fires, and the ball is driven to left field. And this one is going, and gone.
Right.
Man, Ken is in spring training.
Real Bill.
Real Bill, is there anything you haven't done? You're the best.
He's the man of many wonders.
Yeah, like Ken. Ken the man.
It was funny what he said.
Very long interview.
Yeah, some of these interviews are taking some time.
If they're going to do the interview, at least show Meredith a little bit more. We're not hearing. Are we hearing? I'm not hearing Ken.
The pitch is off the plate. Or inside. Count
Now
is
we hear.
now 3-0. Walter sets. Or Wader sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate for ball 4. So that is a 4-pitch walk to George Lombard Jr. Coming up to bat is Martin. 0 for 1 on the day with a run and a stolen base.
You see that comment from Real Bill? We need him to come on for an interview.
Sean Browning says it's going to be a little rain tonight. We feel so bad for him.
And waits, fires, and the pitch is up and in. Count is 0-1 on Martin. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-up. Wait sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is now 2-1.
Hey, Ken, has Wyatt come up with his "Let's Go Yankees" today?
Actually, he's with his parents right now.
Oh, okay. I thought the reason why they were winning so big is because he came on.
Wait sets and fires. The pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose?
Hi, Yankees girl. How you doing? Welcome back.
Hello, Yankee girl. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 3. The Martin strikes out looking, and that is the second out of the inning. The Yankees have a runner at first with 2 outs. And Roderick Arias, the once acclaimed future shortstop of the Yankees, is up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and Arias takes a huge swing and misses. Count is 0-1. His first at bat, he struck out. And waits, sets, and fires, and the pitch is in the dirt and swung on. Count is now 0-2. Waits, sets, and fires, and the ball is lined through the infield to right field. And the runner is going to advance to third, so the Yankees are going to have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And let's see if George Lombard Jr. is going to score. Coming up to bat is the replacement DH, Luciano. And waits, sets. And he fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. That one rang in at 93 miles an hour. Waits, sets. And he fires over to first. This is a weak pickoff attempt. Arias is back standing up. And waits, sets. And he fires, and the fastball is up and in. Count is now 2-0 on Luciano. A little bit of bingo, baby.
Lucky Luciano.
Well, he'd have a tummy gun if that was the case. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is swung on and missed. Count is now 2-1. And waits, sets. And the pitch is ripped foul down the third base line. Count is now evened at deuce. And waits, sets, and fires, and the slider is up out of the strike zone. Count is now full 3-2. Waits, sets, and fires, and the fastball is up and in for ball 4. So the bases are now going to be loaded.
You know, Ken, even the pitching staff that they're going to start with, they're all over 500. Except for Weathers was 2-2, but he has a very good ERA.
Hit the road, Jack.
And they're doing a pitching change. No more.
Road, Jack.
We'll do it one more time.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what we
right.
want Ken to do later.
And it looks
Everyone,
like Carl Pena is coming in to replace Cole Waits.
everyone, we want Ken to sing later because we're unveiling our new channel tonight, everyone. NY
not
Mania
singing.
Entertainment at midnight. So come and join everyone. Please like and subscribe. We'd really love to see you. We're all excited. We want to lift the glass to our new channel, our entertainment channel, which we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Our wrestling is going to go there now. So many other things. And we're really looking forward to that, which leaves NY Yankee Mania to what it is, the number one NY Yankee Mania there for you, for your liking. And people do not get mixed up with all the shows and everything. So it was the right thing to do. We're able to do it. And we couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without people like Ken and John and Chef Nick and Nitin. And I want to thank each and every one of you while we're here right now, because I see a lot of my favorite people here, which everybody is. I love you guys all. So thank you. So come and join with the fun tonight.
And it looks like Pena is ready. Jorvid Vivas is stepping up the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 0 and 1 on Vivas. For those of you that don't remember, Vivas had a cup of coffee at the major leagues last year and hit under 150.
Oh, we remember.
And the next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is now 0 and 2. So are we going to get a Vivas special with a freaking call, strike 3 looking?
Yep.
Oh, and there's his numbers. 161 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs, and a 516 OPS.
Woo! What a guy.
And we picked him up out of the Dodgers organization.
Like I said, what a guy.
And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is, I think, a good strike, but it's called ball. So the count is now 1 and 2 with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And the pitch is on the way. It is chopped to the second baseman. Anderson flips it and flips it to Bryceano for the 3rd out. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. Heading into the top of the 8th, Lee, Bigby, and Ricciano will be up to bat, and I'm going to hand this one off to Johnny Salami.
Ooh.
Well, let's go Yankees. Finish this one out in true Yankee fashion.
Let's go Yankees.
Hey, Johnny, Real Bill said, did I speak highly of him while he was away?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
Real Bill is the man of many mysteries.
Yeah.
He's like, do you remember those commercials back in the day? Those was for that beer commercial. Was it Dos Equis?
Yeah.
And the guy of the mystery, that's who Real Bill is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you know what, Real Bill? He didn't teach you how to fly a helicopter.
Don't worry. I'm sure he knows something.
Yeah, he's gonna come. He's gonna type something insane in there.
Bill's a chopper pilot.
He's like, "Well, I did this."
Hey, look at this. On TV, you got to suffer through regular commercials. Over here, you got to laugh.
Yeah.
For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. We're going to be here on a regular basis calling play-by-plays throughout the spring training and off-season. We're going to try to clip in a few of the World Baseball Classics, so join us when you can. Your support is most appreciated, and we want to thank you for taking the opportunity to watch a little bit of baseball on your busy Saturday afternoon. Your support is most appreciated. Programming notes, we have Joe's After Dark show on his new NY Mania Entertainment channel. So pop in there to take a look at that. And tomorrow looks like I'll be able to call the play-by-play for the Mets and the Yankees. And it looks like Brock Selvage is coming into the game.
Yep. So Selvage comes to the game. Throws in for a 97-mile-per-hour fastball and becomes a ball. There's a little delay on the broadcast, so I'm just catching up. And then Selvage sets, delivers, throws in for a called strike, slider, 88 miles per hour.
Chef Nick is not able to see some of the chat.
It's since it's two different channels, some of the chat will be on Ken's channel and some on NY Yankee Mania. So that's why
Yeah, but he doesn't see anything.
he won't be able
He
to see.
should.
You should go to Ken's channel. He'll see Real Bill's comments. Selvage sets, delivers, swung on, and that's foul into the stands. So a lucky fan will have a souvenir that sets the count to 2-2. Selvage sets down low inside towards the ground. So it's going to set it to 3 balls and 2 strikes. We're at a full count. Lee grounds out to shortstop, throw to first, and they got him out. So that's the first out of the inning.
That's a great play by George. That's what he's all about. If he can only match the hitting with that, guys, you got yourself a star.
Yeah, that was an amazing throw that he had there. He had control over his.
Lombard Jr.'s grade right now is he is a major league ready glove at shortstop.
Yes.
His bat hasn't caught up with him yet.
Right. Well, listen, the one thing you got to give Cashman credit for, I'm telling you guys, this is a really good defensive team. I don't care what anybody says, and I'll fight anybody. This is a good defensive team.
And so Bigby took a ball far outside to put it 1-0. Selvage sets, and he fouls it back. So now the count's at 1-1.
By the way,
that foul was a 90-mile-per-hour slider.
Johnny, if you don't know, they're showing on TV father and son.
Yes, I could see that. Yeah, they have it split. Yeah, his dad's with the Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
Counts 1-1. Selvage sets, throws to Bigby. Right in the middle. Strike one on an 85-mile-per-hour slider.
Lombard Jr.'s brother Jake is supposed to be eligible for this upcoming draft, and he is profiling as a top 3 pick.
Nice.
Obviously, he won't be a Yankee.
Low inside.
You know what, Ken?
2-2 on a slider.
He's got to grow. He's got to grow into his skin. He's too skinny.
He's bigger than he was last year.
Yes. Yeah, that I admit. Yes. Don't underestimate this team.
Fires. Little high on the slider, so sets the count to 3-2. We're at a full count. Top of the 8th, Yankees lead 11-3 over Detroit. Count is 3-2. Selvage sets, delivers, fires, swung on, and he missed. Struck him out.
Selvage is a nice-looking left-handed pitcher. They've been talking about him for a while.
So at the plate, we have Preciano, the pitch, swung on, fouls that one back. So he fouls back a fastball to put the count at 0-1.
Yeah, Ken, I like his makeup. The way he comes at you at a left-handed hitter, it's got to be a little aggravating.
Strike. Got him on a slider.
Oh, that's a
it's the
strike.
count 0-2.
Ew.
Oh, so they're going to challenge. They're going to challenge the call. Let's see. So a call was confirmed, and it is a strike. So the Tigers lose that challenge. It's 0-2. Selvage delivers the pitch, swung on, and that one's low and away. Low and away slider. So it puts the count at 1-2.
This kid has got a lot of movement on his slider.
Selvage fires Riciano, and that one is also low and away. That's off the plate. So it brings the count even at 2-2.
Oof.
You sound like me, Joe, saying oof.
Well, you'll see why. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I forgot.
Oh, then there we go. So strike them out to end the inning, and that's it. Yeah, my feet's a little slower than you. It
I'm
was.
sorry. I forgot.
It's all good. Yeah. Fortunately, when you use Fubo here, it's a little bit slower. That's one thing I noticed.
You know
But it comes
what?
good, though.
For all these freaking so-called experts that talk about the Yankees being a garbage farm system, we have rolled out a stock of ponies from the bump that are all looking very, very sharp. Well, except for the freaking junk baller, but
Yeah, and you know what you'll get on the streams, right, Ken? It's only spring training, Ken.
don't care about spring training. Pitching is pitching, no matter when you do it.
That's right.
These guys are working on points, and they're hitting their marks. The velocity will come. Some of them have already got velocity up there a little earlier than I think they should have, but
Yep. So up next, at bat for the Yankees, we're going to have Payne Henry, Jackson Castillo, and Tyler Hardman. Heavy hitters.
Yeah, really. You know, and looking at George Lombard, he reminds me of Ken, and I'm sure you'll appreciate this name. A taller version of him, a lanky Bert Campaneris,
yep.
right?
Yep.
Johnny's probably saying, "Who the heck is Bert Campaneris?"
Was a freaking fantastic ball player for the Oakland Athletics during their championship run.
And in 1983, he played for the Yankees.
Yes, well, that was towards the end of his career, but
Yes.
his prime time was with the A's.
The pitch to Payne Henry, pops it up to right field, and drops the ball. So Ben Malgary drops the ball, so that causes Payne Henry to go to second.
I feel like
Actually,
I'm
he didn't
watching.
drop the ball. He overran the damn thing.
So did he drop it? It looked like he dropped it here. Oh yeah, he
No,
did.
he overran it. It went over
Sorry,
his head. He's like, "Oh God, I'm
I
going
feel
to
like
miss
I'm
this."
watching the Bad News Bears.
Well, I'll tell you what. Down there in Florida, the sun is intense.
No, it is. I know.
Yeah, it's rough.
Campy Campaneris. Yeah, boy. Remember when he threw the bat at Mike Marshall? Oh, God.
So Castillo takes ball one, fastball outside. So it brings the count to
So
1.
now we have a runner at second with less than 2 outs. Let's see if our situational hitting continues.
Yes.
Even with ham and
Castillo
eggs.
up high. So it was a cutter, 87-mile-per-hour cutter, up high, brings the count 2-0. Singler sets, fires, a little too high, So now it brings the count to 3-0. That fastball was at 92 mile per hour, but it was a little too high. So 3 balls, no strikes. Slinger deals, and that one's out and away. So now he walks him 4 pitches, 4 balls. Now we're runners at first and second. No outs. Yankees are ahead 11-3 over Detroit.
Well, Bill, those high sky ones, we also had flip down sunglasses so you could track them a hell of a lot better.
There was a young boy in the stands that looked like Wyatt.
So we have Hardman at the plate.
I forgot about Tyler Hardman.
Strike right there in the center. So 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 92 mile per hour fastball. Even the count. Slinker sets, fires. A repeat. Same spot as the last one. Another strike. So we're at 1-2. It's another fastball. So Singler steps off the bag. It's back on. Sets. Fires. Throws. Down low. But catcher gets it. Keeps it from going away. Keeps the runner at first and second. Nobody runs. They stay on. You save that from going to the backstop. Singler sets, fires, swung on, and fouled back to the stands. Keeps the count at 2-2.
And how do you do?
Count 2-2. Singler sets, fires, down low. So 82 mile per hour knuckle curve down low. So sets the count to 3-2. We're at a full count. Both runners at first and second. Singler sets, fires, up high, inside. So he walks Hardman to load the bases. So Yankees have bases loaded with no outs.
Last year, that was a death sentence. Let's see what we do.
I know.
So, and then we have Duke Ellis coming up to
Hey,
bat.
Duke Ellington is up.
You and the freaking Duke Ellington.
This guy is a
Ellis
complete bozo.
swung on, and he fouls it away. So he fouls away a cutter to bring the count to 0-1.
Absolutely.
Singler deals, sets, fires, swung on, missed. So just like that, swings and a miss on an 86 mile per hour cutter to bring the count to 0-2. Ellis steps off the bag, off the plate. Comes back in. Singler sets, fires, swung on, and he got him, struck him out on a curve.
I think it's time for the release of Duke Ellington. I'll tell you that. He shows absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so He didn't take advantage of the situation with bases loaded, no outs. So let's see if Lombard Jr. Can come through. He's up at the plate. The pitch to Lombard, high and in. So that brings to 1 ball, no strikes. And that was on a fastball that was high and in. The pitch. Another pitch. Fastball, high and in, brings the count 2-0.
Welcome, New Jersey Devil fan. How you doing? Well, the Tigers are a joke, but come on, they have single A players out there.
They do
Inside.
now.
So
Yeah.
right now, count 3-0. Lombard Jr. Bases loaded. Yankees
I
up.
want to see him swing the bat.
The pitch. And just like that, he walks him. Walks him on a high four-seam fastball to bring in a run. So now the Yankees are ahead 13-2.
Good patient at bat. Like it, love it, want to see more of it.
Like it, love it, want to see more of it. I like that.
Or I apologize, 12-3. I don't know why I said 13.
You're ahead of the curve.
I'm jumping ahead here.
Yankee Girl 161.
The pitch. Down low. So Martin does not take that. He lets it go. A low curveball. Brings the count 1-0.
I don't think this umpire has any place to go after the game. Just calling old bulls.
The pitch. High. So another ball for Martin. So brings the count 2-0.
D. Martin is up.
All right. Just got him on the corner over there. So it's a strike. So Martin takes a strike on a 86-mile-per-hour cutter.
If you keep this pitcher in here, our show will come on at midnight.
Pitch. Oof. High and inside. So it brings the count to 3-1. The pitch to Martin. He fires. Up. And just like that, walks in another run. That
And it looks like Captain Hook is coming out to grab this young pitcher.
now the Yankees are officially ahead 13-3.
And just for that young man, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. One more time. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Hit the road, Jack. Wow, Yankee Girl has an ultimatum. The Yankees better beat the Mets tomorrow. It's not the end of the world, Yankee Girl. Who cares? We just want our players to be ready and willing to go to San Francisco and cream the Giants. That's what we have to worry about. I don't care what they do with the New York
And then
Mets.
follow on with the Mariners.
What?
And then follow up with the Mariners because we'll be in Seattle right after
Yeah, really.
Frisco.
Yeah, we're gonna start our West Coast
And
trip.
then the series that scares the crap out of me is we're going to be going to face the Marlins. And the Marlins freaking kick our tails on a regular
Well, I
basis.
think this year's going to be different, Ken. I
hope
got a
so.
good feeling about that.
And for those of you that are in our stream, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy Saturday afternoon to listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is most appreciated. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing. We'll be here all season with play-by-plays. Joe has started a new channel called NY Mania Entertainment. Please support that. And he has his NY Mania for baseball content. You've got the best of all worlds running the game down. Joe will also on NY Yankee Mania be doing pre-games during the regular season. given the opportunity. He did a great job last year, had a lot of viewers, a lot of support, good points, and the fans seem to enjoy it a lot.
Well, you guys are going to be happy pretty soon. Get that roo going.
Yes. So just like that, grand slam by Roddick Arias.
I think the boys wants to continue being a Yankee since he hasn't fared well in our organization thus far.
Yeah, he creamed that one.
He did, yeah.
Lucky Luciano's up now.
Yep. So Luciano's at the plate, and he takes ball one. The pitch up the middle, so that's for strike one. So he takes a fastball. Fastball. Go sets. The pitch. Swung on. Miss. So takes a strike to brings the count to 1-2. Swing and a miss on a 89-mile-per-hour cutter. The pitch to Luciano. Down low. So it brings the count even at 2-2.
By the way, Ken, they just said on the Yankee telecast that tomorrow's game is televised. They changed it. I guess because people in New York want to see it.
High cutter. So that brings the count to 3-2. And yes, Real Bill, I agree. I missed that whole grand slam because of that. So, the pitch up to the second baseman. Throw, and he is out. So just like that, Luciano grounds out to Anderson to bring us out to 2 outs.
I think, you know what I think, guys, because of the snowstorm, I think
you're mute. Ken, you're mute.
The matchup for tomorrow's game is going to be Hagenman versus Heel.
So we're back. Vivas is back at the plate. And he takes ball one.
they might have changed that because of the weather.
Throws it, pops it out, goes to up, and he gets it in the center field gap. So right there, singles on a line drive to center field. Max Clark couldn't get to it in time, so that brings him to first base. So, hey, look, he got a hit.
Well,
so we have Henry at the plate, the pitch way outside. So that brings down to 1-0. 1-0 on an 89-mile-per-hour cutter. Goes, sets, delivers, throws, swung on, and that's the left field. He gets it in. That's a hit. So he gets a single. So now it has runners at first and second. This looks like the never-ending inning. The Yankees are just on. Let's go.
Well, he started the inning off. He's the one that hit the bloop misjudged double.
Go, sets. Pitch to Castillo. Down low. So down low on 82-mile-per-hour curveball.
Real Bill says, see the ball? Hit the ball. Well, whatever. Well, Ken's not going to put out a short that they pulled a bad one from yesterday. This one's going to be a good short tomorrow.
Swing on, and he fouls that straight to the.
Did not lay an egg in this game.
Go sets. Fires. Down low for a four-seam fastball. So it takes down to 2 balls and 1 strike.
You're kidding.
Uh-oh.
The pitch to Castillo. Swung on. This one's high. This one's far. This one's going back. Back. Gone. That's a 3-run home run by Castillo. The Yankees up.
20-3.
Yeah, a monster score of 22-3. The Yankees are just putting it on. Let's go. I like this.
The kids are definitely not giving any bats away, and this is what you call an old-fashioned ass whooping.
Oh, the Yankees got lost 1-0 or 2-0, whatever they lost yesterday. Oh, the season's over. Man.
So now at the plate we have Tyler Hardman.
Yankees are hitting so much the catcher got tired.
Yeah, he's taking a break.
Actually, they're checking on an injury.
Yeah, no.
I
I was being silly, but yeah, I hope he's okay. Looks like I don't know where that happened. Hopefully he's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just a scare, and that's all it is. Yeah, we don't ever want to see anybody get hurt.
This is the type of game that you bring Vivas in to pitch in the ninth.
No, you could bring in, even though they don't have him anymore. Why don't they bring up what's his name, Leiter Jr.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Devin Williams could blow this lead, but you never know.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, the kids came out to play today.
And a guy named Judge,
Yeah, who's that guy?
the golden boy.
Goes sets, fires to Hardman, swing and a miss. So Harmon swings and a miss on a 93 mile
Jake,
power.
seriously? The Yankees only had 2 starters in yesterday's game. We played a double-A team versus their major league team.
Yeah, really.
Go sets. Fires to Hardman. And just like that, swing and a miss. So swing and a miss on a curveball, 80 mile per hour curveball to end the inning. But that's not without the Yankees putting it on. Yankees lead 20-3 over the Detroit Tigers.
This is more exciting than the Super Bowl.
I think it's safe to say that we're only going to end up calling another half inning because we won't be batting in the ninth.
Joe, this is like football numbers.
Yep.
And just think,
And
we scored 20 runs and have 18 hits.
Yes.
guys, speaking of numbers, I don't know, Ken, is this good luck? Is this good luck or bad luck? Our subs on NY Mania is now 777s. Is that good luck or bad luck?
That's good luck, if you ask me.
It's good luck.
You know, then it's the 666s that isn't, right? One of them is
yeah,
or 111. Some in bowling, I know it's what the 666s, right? Or 111. No, I think it's 111. Can we have another sub?
Jake, you're talking that you don't think Wells is going to be good this year. He faced left-handed pitchers. Wells is historically not a great hitter against left-handed pitchers. And there were 4 or 5 guys in the lineup. It was Jazz Chisholm and Austin Wells. Those were your starters.
Yeah, really.
Everyone else was AA or AAA. And when Rodriguez faced their opening day lineup, held them scoreless and struck out 3. And the first pitch from Selvage is up and out of the strike zone for ball one. 95 mile an hour fastball. And Selvage sets. Fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 2-0 on Stevenson. Stevenson is out of the Phillies organization. Selvage sets, and he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 3-0. Hey, Bill O, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you taking time out of your
showed up.
Hey, what's up, Billo?
It's about time you showed up.
And fires a fastball right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is now 3-1. Selvage sets and fires, and the slider is just off the plate. That is ball four. And it looks like Samuel Gill is coming in to pinch hit for Loraziano. And the pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. Hey, Sean, welcome back.
Shawnee Bird.
Next pitch is on the way, and that is a slider in there for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-up. And Selvage sets and fires, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. For those of you just hopping in, we're in the top of the ninth. Yankees lead 20-3. There is a runner on first for the Tigers with nobody out. Count is 2-1. Selvage sets and fires, and the ball is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. Selvage has pitched one inning and has 2 strikeouts thus far. Can he get number 3? And Selvage sets and fires, and the pitch is looped into center field. And the ball is caught by Duke Ellis for the first out of the inning. Magriel is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day. You might note him from his blown pop-up double. And Selvage sets. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a slider just up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. The Bills got jokes. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to the second baseman. They go to second, and the ball is dropped by Lombard Jr., so the runner is going to be safe at second. I think he dropped the ball on the transfer, but there is no replay in spring training. Yeah, replay shows that he is definitely out. And Selvage sets and fires, and the pitch is 96 mile an hour fastball up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Salvage sets and fires, and the pitch is down low and in the dirt. Count is 2-0. Tigers have runners at first and second with one out. Count is 2-0 on the hitter.
David Cohn. For real Bill's question.
Salvage is stepping off the mound. Now he's back. He sets and fires, and the ball is fouled off. Count is now 2-1.
Guys, they've been having trouble with notifications and stuff. It'll hopefully get fixed really soon, guys.
Yeah, I've been having issues with YouTube lately.
And Salvage sets, checks on the runner at second. Fires, and the ball is swung on and missed. Count is now even at deuce. What color is your goose? Or for Joe, it is a 2-2, and how do you do? And Salvage sets, fires, and the ball is swung on and tipped into the glove of, I don't know who the hell the catcher is, for the second out of the inning.
It was funny. Somebody today asked me, what time the Yankee game end today? I told them 4:10. Look at the time.
You should put some money on that.
And
Like right there.
pitch is on the way. And it is fouled off. Nice 96-mile-an-hour fastball, top of the strike zone. Count is 0-1 on Clark. Salvage is 36 pitches deep into this game. And he sets and fires. Fastball that catches the upper outside corner for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2. And hopefully we can put this one to bed.
Yeah, let's do it for 4:10. Let's come on. We can do this.
Salvage sets. And he fires. The fastball is just up and away. Count is 1-2. Salvage sets and he fires, and this one bounces all the way to the backstop. Runners are going to advance to second and third on the wild pitch. So the score is 20-3. Runners are at second and third with 2 outs. And the count on Clark is evened at 2-2. And how do you do?
Come on. Strike him out at 4:10, will you? What a
And the
bozo.
pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and fouled off. You can tell that Salvage is working on that slider to try to carry something away from the hitter.
Mm-hmm.
And Salvage sets, pitch is on the way, and it
Hit it.
is foul tipped into the glove of the
410.
catcher for the strikeout. And that is going to do it for the Detroit Tigers on the Yankees home opener at George M. Steinbrenner Field. And the Yankees win. The Yankees win.
All right.
Well, I had my first premonition of 4:10. I like that.
The numbers for today are Yankees had 20 runs on 18 hits, 1 error. Tigers had 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. Carlos LaGrange takes the win. Montero takes the loss. And it was a great combination of situational hitting backed up with the long ball. Want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy Saturday to come into the channel and watch a little bit of baseball. So your support is most appreciated. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing. Programming notes. Later this evening at midnight on NY Yankee Entertainment, they will be debuting their Late Night with Joe at midnight. Recommend hopping over there for a good program. And tomorrow, since the MLB Network will be telecasting this Mets-Yankees game, I'll be calling the play-by-play on that one. Welcome, Jonathan. Good to see you. Comments, Joe and Johnny, before I shut this one down.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things in this game that I like, a lot of situational hitting. I know there was a lot of home runs in the game, which aren't bad, which is obviously something you always want to see. But, you know, I've seen the Yankees take advantage of mistakes by the Detroit Tigers, and they capitalize on that, and that's huge. And that's something that I talked about, you know, during the shows that we had during the offseason, and I was saying this is something Yankees need to do, and I've seen that. Also, I've seen a lot of good things with pitching. So as of right now, things are looking good. Hopefully they can keep improving and continue this through spring training and into the regular season. So I'm happy so far. Let's go Yankees.
And to answer your question, Billo, yes, we are at George M. Steinbrenner Field tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, first of all, I want to say we got our first taste of simulcasting with Ken and the Yankees The Ugly Truth, and I couldn't be happier. I thought it went very well. And first of all, I want to thank Ken for agreeing to put this all together with us. He is part of our family, and we love it. And I'm very excited for a big year. If this is any indication of what it's going to be when Yankee land, then I think we're going to be one happy family here, guys. Continue to like and subscribe to the Yankees The Ugly Truth, to NY Yankee Mania, and now, of course, also to NY Mania Entertainment. We really look forward to you. We will try to give you the best coverage we can and make you feel happy and comfortable. And I promise you one thing: we are going to do everything we can to keep you occupied, safe in this lousy next few days that we're going to have. And if it means that we got to come on and keep we keep each other company, well, so be it. You're home, we're home. We might as well be on and have a good time. So thank you again, Ken. Looking forward to tomorrow and all the other times. Ken, you are most invited, as always. I don't have to tell you. We would love to have you on our initial say hello to NY Mania Entertainment. Please grace us with your presence. We really appreciate that. Johnny, of course, looking forward to you coming on. But Ken, it would be a pleasure and an honor to open up the channel with you.
Do I get to be in my bathrobe smoking cigars and drinking beer?
Yeah, you could at midnight. It's not really suited for kids.
Yeah, it's more for the adults.
And everybody that's in the chat, please come and lift up a glass. We're gonna have a good time. Let's make it a fun time, everyone. Whatever you want to talk about. If you want to talk about the Yankee game tonight, please do. If you want to talk about you went to a play or you went to the movies, let's hear about the movies. Let's hear about your week. Anything you want to talk about, guys. and we can have a nice time. And just know that channel, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of entertainment on there, and we're really looking forward to it. Thursday night, please don't miss it. We're going to have a great entertainment entertainment night with Chef Nick, Maria Venuto, Caterina Michio, Angelo Venuto. These are all stars that you've seen all over the place on TV, in Vegas, in Italy. They've been all around. So, guys, thank you. Ken, again, I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate the patience you have with us, what you've done for us, what your family has done. And I don't mind saying that. Thank you. We love you.
Yes, thank you, Ken, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to come on for the simulcast. And I'm a little rusty, and I have some improvements I need to make. But practice makes perfect. It is spring training. I'm just doing the same thing as the Yankees. So I do appreciate you allowing me to give me this opportunity.
No worries whatsoever. Appreciate y'all being up here. And with that being said, I'm going to end this stream, but I'll do it in my traditional fashion with "Let's Go Yankees," and we'll see you in the funny papers.
Take care, Cruz. We never said hello to you. Thank you.
I said hello.
I did.
I said hello in the chat.